Hello, welcome in. You're all doing well today. It's good to see you. Concern Martian and Yeethead. And M's, congrats on being the first ones to arrive. Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Ohio to you. Welcome in, welcome in. Mazza, it's good to see you. Look at this BS. Is your limbo bad? Yeah, it's not good limbo. Should work on your posture or something. Welcome in, Jen and TJ and Vax. It's good to see all of you. How is everybody doing today? Hello, hello. I hope you had a good weekend. Welcome to Monday. Sorry you had to make it to Monday. It's rather unfortunate. All right, let's gather some stuff up here. Prepare ourselves. I made some tea. I'm very excited. A little chai latte. Hi, April. Good to see you. How tall sneakers makes you? I know. Hey, I'm like 7 foot already. Sneakers just makes me 8 foot. I'm not 7 foot tall. You can never tell how tall streamers are, though. That's the fun part about streaming. No one knows how tall you really are. I think I've said it before multiple times. All right, are we ready to catch some fish? Presumably. Welcome to summer. Whoa, look at that. The on-point limbo. You just barely got under the bar. Oh my goodness. What timing? Welcome, everybody. I just started 10 seconds ago. Hello, Habu. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I was in Japan for like 2 weeks. Last week I was jet lagged, so I didn't stream very often. But it's good to see you, Habu. It's good to see you, Leela. It's good to see you, Zan. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Someone just summoned Sneakers as well, so Sneakers gets to say hi to y'all. If you all don't know me, my name is The Algorithm. I do a challenge where I'm trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. Right now we're working on mostly fish, but I'm also getting my iron here ready for anvils. Anvils is like the last really big craftable that I can make from purely bars. So I'm getting that out of the way. And if you all don't know Habu, Habu is an amazing streamer here on Twitch who's been doing a lot of CC speedruns recently. Going for sub 2, I believe, which is an absolutely incredible goal. Very much good luck to you. No! Welcome in, Yames. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's put this here. Oops. Okay, I need to be prepared here. Okay, so this is octopus. That's fine. Yeah, we're actually ready to go here. So, basically, we're in year 98 right now, and by the end of year 100, I want to be almost done with fish. I'm gonna get that out of my inventory real quick. As done with fish as I can reasonably get in that time frame. So we have been heavily fish focused. Right now we've got these are all my fish, and these are all of my smoked fish. I'm gonna miss the Fecade. I am not gonna miss the Fecade. So these are basically the remaining fish I have to do. Everything that's smoked I am completed with. I have 2 full stacks. So I need a stack of smoked fish and a stack of regular fish. So if all of the ones that are smoked here, that means I have completed both stacks. So the one in here and the one in here. How many tea sets do we have? 20 or 43? What's in here? 42. I could buy more right now, but I'm just saving my money at the moment. Hey, Talus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about the challenge, feel free to ask. We don't always only do fish. However, we're at the time for that right now. Yeah, it's close, Sabu. These, like, as soon as we're done with the slime, I'm actually done with fish ponds, technically. I kind of want to wait for 1.7 in case another fish comes out, so I don't have to remake a bunch of ponds. But I don't know when 1.7 is coming out, so that might not be a reasonable thing to wait for. Yeah, I don't know, like, I think I might have had a bunch when I started streaming. I'm trying to remember. I didn't have this many, mind you, but I'm pretty sure I had a whole lot. Maybe it was like right after I started streaming. Pretty close to it. So yeah, we've had these for quite a few years now. Hi Brittany, welcome in. And Koku, welcome in as well. Yeah, it's not impossible that 1.7 adds a fish. The last 2 updates have added fish. So I kind of want to keep the ponds just in case. Hey, Bio Becky. Yep, you nailed it. 1.6 added like 300 stackable items, mad. So honestly, I would be happy with just 100 more. To be fair, a lot of those were artisan goods and smoked fish and stuff, but...
Oh, it's a person.
Jackie Beans, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Right, we're gonna go start with our octopus here. Oh, I did forget my fishing buff. It'll be fine. Okay, we need you.
Oh, it's a person.
So I've got Gold Star Lobster Bisque. It's not the best fishing buff, but it does last like all day, which makes it a lot better than the Seafoam Pudding, which I do use sometimes, but only if I have to. Thank you both for the follows. It's Ite Shario and it's Yam. Is it Yamsy? I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome into both of you, though. Alright. Octopus is just hard enough that we have to use a trap bobber here. I try to use bobbers that speed things up normally, but octopus is just a little too difficult. So to reasonably catch all of them, or at least like 90% of them, I use the trap bobber, which does slow down how quickly we get the fish, unfortunately. But it does increase my chance of actually catching it. The random flooring, that stops all of the... Oh, fun trick, by the way. If you don't want this, if you just leave it in there by itself and press OK, it vanishes. I learned that from a chatter, I don't remember who. But the pathing blocks the trees from growing. And the trees block the vision on the ginger, so I don't want the trees there. It's harder to see the ginger. So it's Yamez. Yamez. Okay. I'll do my best to remember that. Man. The one thing I don't like about octopus is I have to focus on it like 100%. Can't read chat or anything like that. There we go. Clear that out. Anyways, anyone who came in with the raid, if you do need to raid and run, I totally understand. Get some rest, go get your snacks. We just got started here, so we're going to be going for quite a while. It's a serious fish, okay, Koku? Oh, this one's being kind of nice. I shouldn't have said anything. So I'm not guaranteed to get an octopus here, but I think it's like an 80% chance with the octopus bait. We've basically done all of the challenge baiting we can. Not all of it, but a lot of it. We did all the easy fish first, basically. Thanks, Sabo. Welcome in. And Choco Pain, it's good to see you too. Welcome in. I would say that the octopus is probably like the 5th or 6th hardest fish. I think it's easier than a lot of people give it credit for, but it's definitely not that easy. A lot of people say the octopus is the hardest, and it's barely top 5, I think. I think a lot of people say that because it's often the very first hard fish people encounter, because you get to summer and you can get on the line, and you're like fishing level 3 the first time you're playing. What is the top 5? Glacier fish, including the variant, because they're exactly the same. Legend, scorpion carp, lava eel, crimson fish, then octopus, I would say. Although octopus and crimson fish are kind of similar. No, crimson fish is definitely harder. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, Leela. Undoubtedly, I've gotten better at fishing. I think I've kind of hit a ceiling. I don't think there's much better I can get fishing. At this point, it's down to my, like, physicality and ability to react to things. And even still, I miss fish occasionally. I would say my success rate with octopus on a good day is like 95%. Maybe even higher. Jess! Hi! Yes, I had a wonderful time in Japan. Yeah, to not use optimal equipment. That's a good point, too. I haven't really considered the fact that I am using the best possible equipment in most cases. Although I will say, when I'm using challenge bait, I still have to very much keep them inside the bar as much as I can. I have noticed that when I go back to, like, playing Stardew from the start, I do not feel good at fishing right away. I have to get used to the small bar again. Hope you're doing well, Jess. Also, can we get shoutouts for Leela? I don't think we got one. Leela is also an amazing streamer here on Twitch. And since I don't want to make Jess shout out themselves, we'll get one for Jess as well. Jess is also an amazing streamer on Twitch. There's lots of really cool people here on Twitch. Trap Bobber makes it harder. Interesting. I think Trap Bobber is the best for hardfish. It, like, lets you recover from your mistakes more easily. That was a really easy octopus. Cork is more useful for challenge bait, though, because you want to make sure they stay on the bar. Hi, Eli! I saw you hanging out somewhere the other day, Eli. Hope you're doing well. Yes, and of course, if you're not following Habu somehow, Habu rated just a bit ago. Habu is a premier Stardew Valley speedrunner. Has recently been doing a bunch of Minecraft speedruns too, I believe.
Oh, it's a person.
Curie Ace Rose, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. It's interesting how many different people from chat I run into when I, like, randomly go through people's streams. Like, I was watching someone this morning when I woke up. They were an Australian streamer playing Stardew. Was it Gabby? Something like Gabby. Hold on, they followed me. I can go look. Ghosty. Ghosty was their name. And I recognize someone from chat there that has been here before, too. Yeah, it's fairly accurate. It's not the total amount I need to finish the challenge, but it's the total amount that I want to get done in the Fecade. There's some fish that I can't, like, force. So, for instance, Ice Pip, I'm waiting for a certain blessing to get. And the secondary legendary fish, so the extended family legendaries, I'm waiting for, I have to wait for the quests, so I can't, like, get them done by a certain time, because I have to wait for those quests to come by. I think there was, like... Oh, there's some fish on the beach. Like, cockle, mussels, and oysters that I need to collect from the beach to get iridium quality. And there's just no reasonable way I can get that done, because it's just beach forage. I can't increase the chance of it spawning. So that's not included in the total either. I think there's 11, or is it 10? I think there's 10 fish that will not be finished in the Fecade, but that's out of like 60 something. Is there 60, 63 fish? Something like that. And I need 2 stacks of every fish. One for smoked fish and one for non-smoked fish. Or just raw fish, I guess. Calling them raw feels weird, but... Just be glad that there isn't sashimi or sushi for every type of fish. That would be terrifying. Oop, wore out. Hey, Nico, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today. We're doing some fishing, believe it or not. How's your own journey going so far? You're 999ing. Okay. So that ran out at the perfect time because at 1 o'clock they stop. You can't get any more octopus here. So we're going to make our way back here. We're going to keep this. You can delete that. We're going to drop off this mystery box, clear our inventory a little bit. I'm going to hold on to the glow ring. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to swap to magic bait. And now we're going to fish for the night market fish. So even when the night market's not happening, if you use magic bait in this area right here, you can get the night market fish. Now, I would do it in the night market normally. However, it's actually really annoying to get iridium quality night market fish. Basically, the night market fish are in a very small area. And as a result of that, the quality is usually pretty low. You can get them from the submarine. It's just really difficult. And you really want to use, like, 2 quality bobbers, but then it's really annoying to catch them with 2 quality bobbers, so this actually just ends up being easier. As a bonus, I also get other fish I need at the same time. And if you use a curiosity lure, then the chance of night market fish is like a 30% chance compared to not using one. Or it's like a 6% chance. What is your estimated percent done when you're... Are you of the whole challenge? Do you mean like time-wise or numbers-wise? Because numbers-wise, we kind of have. Although it hasn't been updated since the last audit. Time-wise, I would say... I still feel like I'm like 2 years away. It always feels like I'm 2 years away. We'll say a year and a half. Assuming 1.7 doesn't change the equation too much. Yeah, the total percentage... I think I was like at 90, right? Or was I at 85? If only I had some way to check. Alright. There are a few different ways to measure this. Okay, 85%, 85.5. With all the extra iron that I'm getting done, I think this is gonna shoot up above 90. We're gonna get a lot of things done. I also finished... I don't know if fiber was done in this. I think it was, though. Yeah, fiber was done in this. But all the iron, I'm going to get a bunch of moss, too. I say this shoots above 90 by the next audit. Thank you for the follow, Derpy. However, this is the total amount of items, which is not exactly accurate. I mean, it is accurate, but... This is probably a more accurate number in terms of, like, the amount of stuff done. I should really keep a percentage on here. But let's do it like this. So we have 1,010 stacks done out of... What the heck is this? 1,189. So this also says 85%. That's kind of funny. They're both at 85 right now. Didn't expect that. I don't think, at least stacking-wise, we'll get nearly as much in 1.7 as we got in 1.6 in terms of stackable items. I think it's going to be more focused on cutscenes and villagers, and obviously the 2 marriages as well. I think we will still get new items, but I don't think it'll be nearly as many. But of course, adding endgame items could be just as bad, because if you think about the Statue of Blessings, that item by itself added a significant amount of time to the challenge. If you add like 3 more items like that, that's a huge thing for me to get done. But who knows? I hope not, Martian. I hope not. Although I would not be that surprised if we got at least 1 more fish. I feel like the only other confirmed things we have is there'll be a new farm type, which doesn't really mean any stacks. And then something added to the children, which also doesn't really mean any new stacks. That and the marriage. Vax, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day today. My name is The Algorithm, and we are doing our 999 challenge today, where we're trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. We're getting a lot of fishing done today. Uh-oh. I did the same thing yesterday, Jess. That's so funny. I did exactly that. I can't remember where. Thank you, Jess, for the shout out for Vax. If y'all are not following Vax, Vax is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. I'm doing so good. How's Cassie doing? I saw the Cassie pic the other day. Cassie is just so cute. Alright, these are the fish I'm looking for, by the way. Oh, we still don't even have a blobfish today. That's unfortunate. Adds 100 types of children's toys stackable. I was gonna say I don't think he'd do it, but I don't know. Maybe he would. Made clothing stackable is the one I'm scared of. Yeah, blobfish really not feeling it today, which is unfortunate because that's the one I need the most of. We're actually getting a pretty large spread. With the Curiosity Lure and Magic Bait, there's a 10% chance of each night market fish for like a 30% chance total of getting any night market fish. But we've only gotten 2 of like the 10 or so fish we've gotten so far. I guess that's not completely out of line. Evertalk, welcome in. This is also not any of the night market fish. Oh, it was just a really nice midnight squid. 45, thank you, Evertalk. Imagine coming here 45 times in a row. Can't believe it. Honestly, that's really impressive. Ayumi, or I guess it would be pronounced Yume-chan, perhaps? Hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in. And thank you for the follow. Assuming I'm reading that right, and that is a Chan. I was actually just in Japan for 2 weeks on vacation, and I had such a lovely time there. Yeah, that's been helpful for me too, Evertalk. I think what ended up happening is they were testing it for a very long time. I think one of the things that they noticed is that sometimes the streak just died for no reason, even though people would go to the stream. And so I think they added that as like an insurance policy to be like, if for whatever reason that does happen, you still have a way to save your streak if you really care about it. However, they have to have content you can watch, is something I've noticed. If the streamer doesn't save their VODs, or they don't have any clips, has happened to me before with certain streamers, then you can't actually save your streak. Hi Tay, welcome to the stream. One day I'll attach that to do something. I've been looking at the Twitch side alerts. Hey, there's my blobfish. Is that actually my first one? It was. It seems like the stuff you can do with like Twitch's own alerts is really cool. I just haven't really got around to playing with it too much. That reminds me, I have to add some sound alerts to the channel. You can choose to have your VODs instantly be deleted or just never uploaded, rather, as a streamer. If you are not partnered, I think they stay for 7 days, and I think if you are partnered, they stay for 30. You can always upload them to YouTube, though, as well. VOD economy is rough. Why is that, Mazza? Oh yeah, Leela deletes VOD sometimes, right? I have seen that before. I don't know. Once I started streaming, I realized I kind of wanted to keep a record of like everything I did in the challenge. Obviously, before I started streaming, all that's nowhere to be found. But then I was like, the best way to do that is just to upload it all to YouTube, which is why we have our VODs channel. It's been very useful for a lot of reasons. I can go back and like look at things, especially like remembering stuff I did in the challenge. It's surprisingly easy to forget like what you did while you were streaming. Like I forget 90% of the conversations we have here. And it's not like as an insult to y'all, it's just when you're streaming, it's like your memory doesn't remember things the same way, I feel like, as when you're actually having conversations in real life or doing things in real life. I think it's because I'm focused on so many things at the same time. Exactly, Goku, streamer brain. Yeah, it happens to everybody, so it's not just me. Like, I will sometimes forget what I'm talking about mid-conversation. I guess I do that in real life, too. Just, I do it much more often while streaming. Because I'm focused on the game. I'm also focused on multiple conversations, usually at the same time. I'm focused on, like, thinking about, like, the length of the stream, when the next ad is. There's various little things like that. This night market fish era has been brutal for me. Just not being able to use a dress spinner. And there they all are. Just makes the fishing so much more unbearable. It literally doubles the time that the fish take to bite. Because a dress spinner halves the time that fish take to bite. So whenever I can, I use a dress spinner, but just sometimes you can't. Like, we need the curiosity lure here. So, and I need the quality bobber too to guarantee iridium. So there's just no way I can fit it on there. This is part of why I wasn't doing iridium fish until 1.6 came out. Because it just was not feasible. Because you basically always have to use a quality bobber. And that meant, like, some of the fish were basically impossible. Wouldn't it be easier, Math? It certainly would. I don't think it'd be as fun, though. Or as rewarding. Welcome in, Math. I hope you're doing well. Slash spawn 999 legend 2 iridium quality. Slash spawn command. That works, right? Oh, Eric saw through me. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I have a chat with Eric going. No. If you do slash money, uh, Concerned Ape set it up so it'll go Concerned Ape, nice try. There's a few more things like that too. I don't know. I don't even know if I know them all. I really should have started doing this a lot earlier so I could spread it out a little bit more. I was too focused on getting all the other fish. But this has to be done. We're getting close. We're at like 1,600 of 2,000 for the night market fish. So we're over 3/4 of the way there. Approaching 4/5, I think. Oh, over 4/5. I'm not just gonna keep making the fraction smaller though. We just gotta get it done. I mean, I guess I'm technically making the fraction smaller. Oh, by the way, everybody, new short just dropped. I timed it with my stream starting. So if you are curious, it's a new short on YouTube. Okay, Nightbot, whatever you want, I guess, you know? Whatever you feel like, it's okay. You don't have to do what I ask. Let's try one more time here. There it is. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? No, it just didn't work. Let Nightbot cook. Cooking takes too long. I'm okay. I'm allowed to be angry as the customer. I would never yell at the chef, but criticism. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, let's go, Jess. No! Oh, you almost got the 3-fer. Hello, Ocean. We're fishing in you right now. Welcome in. Ooh. Took the himbo hit. Alright, a few more fishies here and we'll head back. I can meh himbo. I mean, like, people always come in here hoping for the highest himbo. I don't know if you want to be 100% himbo every day. You know? It's okay to be 24% himbo sometimes. Honestly, most of the time. Ooh. I feel like all of the limbos today have been, like, really high. Not in a good way. 200% himbo is possible. I don't think we've gotten it yet, but it is possible. Oh my gosh, Leela, please! You can't just come in here and do that. Let's go, Leela. That might be the highest I've seen. I've seen in the 190s before. I can't remember how high it was, though. Hey, Magnolia, welcome in as well. Alright, we're gonna head back. Before I forget. Okay, let's count our fishies. I've gotten so lazy. I used to do this in my head. Now I just use my calculator. Less likely to make mistakes with the calculator, to be fair. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally concoct these numbers here. No one likes concoction. 57 fishies today. That makes sense. $285. Okay. 21,285 fish to go. You saved a screenshot. That's great. Leela, make sure you get your screenshot. Alright. Let's see where we are. Yeah, so we're at like 1,600. This is the one I'm looking at. I'm going to make up the blobfish numbers with, not make them up, but get more blobfish during the night market. So this is the one that matters. We want to get this to 999. We already have our first stack, which is over here. So we just got to get this one up to 999, and then we're done with magic bait fishing, hopefully forever. That a satellite? Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a camera. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of space pilled right now due to the recent moon mission. As we all should be. I gotta finish that. We're running out of nuts. Nope. I'm gonna grab one of these just in case, and then we also need a trap bobber. We're actually running low on the trap bobbers, which is not expected. It was gonna be close. No! No! We tried. Wifey gets up early. That should actually be almost exactly enough. I think we'll have a little extra afterwards. Okay, we're almost 1/3 of the way done with the iron. Actually, I think we're a bit more than 1/3 because we started with more than a full chest. So once all of this chest fills up with iron bars, that's enough. There we go. Yep, ready to go. Grab one of these for fishing. Let's get some slime. Slime is eating into my fishing time. might have to pick up those batteries in a little bit so I don't lose tiles. Leela is the himboist. It's true. I heard someone say that once. In my challenge, I've started gathering one of the most annoying craftables for me, the big stone chest. Are you not deconstructing staircases? That makes it a lot better, I feel like. I don't think we have a Leela command, which is sad. We should fix that. There needs to be a link, too. Why are you manually collecting the stone? Is that part of the challenge? Name is required. Oh. Gosh darn it, Jess, I was in the middle of making it. Although fair. That's exactly what I would have done, so I can't complain. I was literally in the process of getting Leela's. What's the word? Link. I was in the middle of getting Leela's link. Whoops. Honestly, I wanted to add a bunch more of those, but I've just been so lazy about it. I just keep forgetting. Alright, we're ready to go? We're ready to go. Let's go fishing. Ooh, another big himbo. Congrats, Chuckle Payne.
Oh, it's a person.
Strawberry Pony. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today, Strawberry Pony. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I am down for more ridiculous commands. I really like what we did with the himbo one, with the random chance thing. I'd do something like that for Limbo if there was room, but Limbo is already using up every single one of its characters, I think, outside of maybe like 3. It's my legacy. Mini Bunny, all perfect, so soft, 195% himbo. Look how easy these octopus are. I have a Blessing of the Water on right now. Makes my life a little easier. For the first 3 octopi. A single iridium bar. I'm sorry, your command is ridiculous. Do not apologize for art, Ocean. We do not apologize for art here. Oh, speaking of art, I've been watching a lot of anime lately. I think this whole week I got back from Japan, which I don't think was actually related, by the way. I just got back and I was so tired all day, so I've been watching a bunch of shows. I basically finished everything from last season I wanted to watch. You and I Are Polar Opposites was amazing. Like, I really enjoyed that. And then also, what's it called? Something Journal of a Witch, I think it was. It was like very sad, but just like so real. It was just like a really good show. Oh, the new witch anime, yes. There's been a lot of witch anime. Journal of a Witch was not actually a witch anime. It's like a real life. It's just like a metaphor. Journaling with a Witch? Maybe that was it? But Witch Hat... Witch Hat starts with an A. It's like Altia or Alia or something like that. Yes, I've watched the first 3 episodes for that are out, and yes, it is very beautiful. I'm looking forward to more of it. It's too slow. I want more. I'm currently trying to watch like 8 shows so far this season. We'll see how that goes. Usually I drop a few after a few episodes. I cannot remember the name of most of them. But the Witch Hat one has been really good. There's one that's by the same author as You and I Are Polar Opposites. I think it's called Ramparts of Ice? That sounds right. There's only 2 episodes out so far, but they were both really good. It's a little more serious of a show, it feels like. You and I Are Polar Opposites felt much more just like a very cute comedy with like a few dramatic moments. This one feels more like a cute comedy with more dramatic moments. I don't know. A little more dramatic. But it's been really good so far. I should actually do some write-ups on in the Discord in the anime section. Because there are like some shows I really liked last season that I should just do some more thinking on and do some writing. Yeah, Journal with the Witch. I think that's what it's called. Made me cry like 4 times. It was very well done. More than 4, I think. There was some other show too that was like making me cry. Can't remember what it was though. I have to check what anime aired last season. Oh, Sneakers isn't here. I can scoot up a little bit. Do you have a favorite anime? Ooh, man. It's really hard. Do you have a favorite bunny? For a long time, I've been saying Toradora. And I think that still might be true. Toradora, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Haikyuu, and Mob Psycho 100 are probably in the top 5. I don't know what else I'd put in the top 5. That'd be really tough. Probably Girls' Last Tour if it was finished. But that's really tough. Gosh. Maybe I'll do a 9 by or a 3x3. People used to do those, right? And then also movies. I didn't even consider movies, but Summer Wars, Your Name, and oh no, what's it called? Can't think of the word. The one with the deaf girl, or mostly deaf girl, hard of hearing girl, and the bullying. I can't think of the name of it for some reason. Something with silence? I can't remember. Ugh. I should know this. A Silent Voice. There we go. This really was on the tip of my tongue. I hate it when that happens. Thank you, Jess. Yeah. Those 3 are some of my favorites. Weirdly, with like anime movies, I tend to stay away from like the more action-y ones, I feel like. But I don't feel that same way with like series. Oh, time to go. 12 octopi. Yeah. Oh, I'm not even thinking of Ghibli movies. That might change my answer a little bit. I think Castle in the Sky is my favorite of the Ghibli movies. I haven't seen all of them, though. I don't think I've seen any of these. I've heard of them, I think, for the most part. Yeah, I've heard of all of these movies, but I haven't actually seen them. I should watch those, Inch. Also, Inch, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Howdy. I love that, Inch. That's wonderful. Keep going. Howl's Moving Castle is up there for me, too. I haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service, and I think that's Grace's favorite, so I should make sure to watch that at some point. Pakisa, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Castle in the Sky, Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke. Oh gosh, what is it with me and names today? Spirited Away are like the big ones I remember liking the most. I've seen a few other ones though too. Just can't remember them, which ones off the top of my head. You own the book. That's awesome.
Oh, it's a person.
Oh, I saw the one in theaters. That was fairly recent. It had a goose in it. The Boy and the Heron. That was it. Not a goose. A heron. Nicetes? I'm definitely not saying that right. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. Oh, you probably pronounced the first Nicdc. Oh, that makes sense. Nicdc. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. That was a unique way to pronounce it. Your capitals should have helped me. I don't know why they didn't. At first, at least. Yes. I talked about Summer Wars a little bit ago, and Summer Wars might be my favorite. It's pretty close, though. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time... I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch it. I feel like I didn't get it, but I watched it when I was pretty young. I did enjoy it. Nice Dice. Ah, you know... In retrospect, that makes sense. You're fine, Nice Dice. I'll call you by your correct name. Yeah, Summer Wars, I have the Blu-ray right behind me. It was certainly my favorite anime movie for a very long time. But there's been some good ones lately. Hey, Gummy Wummy, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today. Welcome, welcome. Alright, now it says Nice Dice after your name. Hey, your name. Yeah, fishing is a bunch. That's why it's so good to have all y'all to talk to. Especially fishing here. Night market fishing has been... It's just so uninteresting. None of the fish here are challenging, except for the really rare octopus. And then I basically just look at chat while I'm fishing. And it's so slow, too. At least with challenge bait, you know, there's a challenge. I wish I could use challenge bait more. Oh, I don't have the command, but I could tell you by clicking on it. I think other people in chat can click on your name and see. I should really get that command. Girly spillin' tea. Spill all the tea you'd like. March 8th, 2022. Gummy, you followed me on the very first day that I was streaming. You came in with the gug. With the gug. Congrats on 4 years. Let's see if I can find this. Oh, yeah, here's Summer Wars. Oh, hold on. Don't fall now. Okay, you can fall a little. Ta-da! Here's my Summer Wars Blu-ray. Leela, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Gummy. Gummy, welcome to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. I guess we can go full screen on this. Yep, there's my Summer Wars Blu-ray. This movie is so good. What else do I got in here? Oh. Oh, look at this. That's what the doctor ordered. What? Don't fall now, please. Is this it? Now, okay, I do. Yeah, multiple things I was talking about. Here's your name. I haven't bought a Blu-ray in a while. A silent voice. I had it behind me, and yet I couldn't remember the name. Oh, thanks for trying there, Jess. Hopefully you can find that. And then Toradora, which I haven't even taken the stuff off yet. This is a DVD, not a Blu-ray. Still though. I think my friend got me this one as a birthday present. Let them cook. And I mentioned Girls Last Tour as well, which is right here. Girls Last Tour had the potential to be like my favorite. It's just they didn't finish it. Apparently there's not enough for another season, so I wouldn't expect them to, sadly. Oh, you saw how much I paid for it. It was on the front. Well, it didn't resolve, at least. What is this? Oh, wow. And of course, my favorite anime, Gravity Falls. This one's dusty. Probably because it's cardboard. Oh, I said don't fall. Are you listening to me? Okay. Alright, I think that's everything here. I mean, that's not all of them. That's all I'm showing, though. I guess I have Haikyuu, too. It's not all of Haikyuu, mind you. This is just the first season. Maybe I'll get the rest of it when it finally finishes. Alright. Hey, Leah, welcome in. 1% himbo for inch. Congrats on your Michael. Yeah, Silent Voice is an amazing movie. Nice dice. Sorry I missed your message until now. It's very sad, though, so be prepared for that. Definitely not for the faint of heart. It's sad, but then also happy. It has a very happy ending. But there are some pretty heavy moments. Why is there a Michael command? The Michael command came before the MMM check. There's something related to Muppet. Onion made it. I can't remember what it is, though. You still haven't watched Violet Evergarden movie? It's worth it, despite... Violet Evergarden's incredible. There's so many good shows. I'm gonna open my window. Getting a little warm in here. We are still discussing anime, Leah. I started out by talking about the shows I watched from last season. I watched like 6 shows. I can't remember most of them, to be honest with you. Hi, Blade. Welcome in. Good to see you. Can we get exclamation mark Blade in chat? Blade's an amazing streamer here on Twitch and also makes incredible videos over on the tubes, the YouTubes, to be sure. Make sure you go give him a follow in both places. Spy Family and Pokemon. Ooh. You should branch out more. There was a show last season, you and I are polar opposites, and I feel like if you've never seen a rom-com anime before, that's a really good one to jump in with. I don't know if it has a dub, though. You don't have Crunchyroll, yeah. That might make it tough. That's most of anime. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because one subscription means I get to watch, like, 8 shows. Which is more than I watch on Netflix. That's fair. But think how many more AO3 stories you could read if you watched anime. Oh, nice, Gummy. I've never read the manga, but it's one of my favorite shows. Gosh, it's so hard to do a ranking. I feel like I rewatched it fairly recently. Girls gotta read. The One Piece method of watching anime. Ironically, I think One Piece is the only anime I've been watching pseudo illegally. Having said that, I don't feel bad about it because I have access to it on Crunchyroll. It's just I've been using One Piece to watch it. See you, Bio Becky. Thanks for hanging out. One Piece is a tough one. I would probably watch the Netflix series if you've never seen it before. And I think that's a good gateway to see if you want to watch it or not. The live action one. Because it's definitely a lot higher pace. A lot more happens more quickly. That's fair, Gummy. I used to think that, and then I watched shows I really liked, and then they had a second season, and I wanted to continue. That was my thought too, Inch. I feel like girl is gender neutral like dude is. Alright, unfortunately we're gonna have ads here in just a few seconds. I do apologize, I can't snooze them at this point. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the ads. They'll last about 3 minutes. If you don't want ads, you can subscribe. Sorry, did someone say something? Must have been the wind. Darn rats skirting around in the shadows. Baby girl? Doesn't baby girl kind of mean something specific? Maybe not like specific, but didn't like Sabrina Carpenter make it mean something? Or it probably meant something beforehand. Fireheart, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the stack for the 4th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Girly pop is also gender neutral. I didn't think girly pop like described a person. I thought it was like a genre. I guess I've just never heard someone use that before. All them hip youths, and their trends. Trying to say it like they say it to my cousin Vinny, and I don't even think I can do it. Hip youths. Gonna exclusively start calling Algo girly pop. You better. I expect you to do this now. You can't just say it and then back down. Now that I think about it, I think I have heard it before. Algo pop. Sounds like a really bad sucker. It's like a Tootsie Pop, but when you get to the center, it's disappointment instead of chocolate. Oh, we should. You know, I've kind of wanted a pop emote for a while. And I've got animated slots open. Babes when referring to a group? I thought babes were like pigs. Like a baby pig is called a babe. Makes me feel less good about calling people babes. Sneaky pop? I wonder if we can get both in the same emote. That'd be fun to like differentiate it that way. So you have like sneaky above and then sneakers above and sneaky below. And they have like slightly offset pops. So it'd be like pop, 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 pop. Is that not the word for like a baby pig? Like a baby cow is a calf, right? I thought a baby pig was a babe. Speaking of my sons. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Piglet? No, that's from the Tigger movie. My dad brought me and my sister to see the Tigger movie when we were like 4 years old, and he fell asleep during it. I think it's the only movie he's ever fallen asleep during. In a theater. Also, yes, I know Piglet is from Winnie the Pooh, but it was funnier to say it that way. I think Onion is still traveling, so we won't get the emote for a little bit. Toxic dudes in FPS games, ooh, slay. Hate. Gay heart. That shark? Wait, what's going on? Hi, Diana, welcome in. I don't know what you mean, Magnolia, sorry. Diana Pop. Are we just gonna call everyone Pops now? How do you play Stardew? Well, you start out by enjoying yourself, and then eventually you just start fishing for hundreds of hours, and just hope it'll end. Hasn't ended yet. You do stress out. I was in, oh gosh, I forgot their name again. Ghostie's stream earlier, who's an Australian Stardew streamer. And I think I said something along the lines of like, Stardew is a very relaxing and chill game. That's just not how I choose to play it. And that's kind of how I feel in general. I do need more Bream, yes. Oh, Bream? No, we're done with Bream. My bad. I was thinking of Albacore. They look kind of similar. Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's time to talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through. Sorry, I don't know what reminded me of that. Oh, skip the first step. There you go, Leah. Frey jump scare. You did that one, not my other one. I forgot what I said earlier. It was much funnier. I was expecting that to get quoted. That's fair. Just so I don't make fun of myself terribly, that is a Sabrina Carpenter song, right? Not like a one of the other ones, like Chapel or I know it's not Taylor. I think it is because it sounds like that House Tour one. It's kind of like similar melodically, and I know that one's Sabrina Carpenter. Is it go, he's so baby girl, something like that. And then Inches bringing up the other one, which is not family friendly, by the way. I do appreciate the word pop with girly pop algo. And then the quote about Sabrina Carpenter, which is, by literal definition, girly pop. Pop sung by a girl. I have not seen the TikTok edits of that, but that's very funny. And understandable. I'll be honest and say I really didn't know anything about Sabrina Carpenter until I started dating Grace. I knew vaguely of her existence, and that was about it. And now I know like 6 songs. And I watched her open Coachella the other night. It's a Maddie Zam song? Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I already sent Grace the Japan gifts. We have this thing called the mail. It's a lot quicker than a plane. Grace really liked them. I guess I can say what I sent now. I sent a bunch of like mixed Lindor chocolates. Is that how you say it? All from Japan. Some of which I think are like exclusive flavors. One was like Sakura, which I don't think you can get anywhere else. Those are Grace's favorite chocolates, the Lindor ones. So that felt like a good idea. I got a Sylveon plush in Sylveon socks at the Pokemon store in Japan. Germans don't have mail, true. She wanted chopsticks. That was the one thing she requested. So I got her 2 pairs of chopsticks. One was a Kiki's Delivery Service chopsticks, like branded like that. And the other ones were just like some fancy chopsticks with like opal. Not like actual opal, but kind of like an opal look to them, to the tops of them. Hey, Starry Garden. There was some more stuff too. I got her a purple charm from one of the shrines, which was really pretty. A bookmark that had a frog on it. Could have sworn there was something else too. I'm having trouble remembering it all. Was there like one more big thing? Oh, there was a tin of like Mount Fuji cookies, which were really good. All right, 12 fishy plus 7 fishy plus 2 fishy. It's 9 plus 2 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. 57. This one doesn't count. Get out of here. Hi, Shglue. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far today. And Mazza, it's good to see you as well. All right, let's knock 57 off our count here. All right, we're down to 21,228. Lots of twos in that. I've been here a while. Were you talking? How am I supposed to know these things? How's progress going? Pretty good. We're going nice and steady, I think. Now we're going to swap back over here. I think if we just grab one more of each, we should be good here. We're going to need more coffee soon, it seems. Yeah, it should be fun. Did you finish the statues? Wouldn't that be nice? I assume you're referring to the Statues of Blessing. We only need moss. Unfortunately, that's like 200 years of moss, so it's not going to be done anytime soon. Hey, we even made it into bed. Nice. Happy Friday. Any new fish strats? Kind of. I haven't really been doing them yet, but I have plans for the like tuna, flounder, tilapia, super cucumber on Ginger Island. Not really sure other than that. Probably not Robose, because they only work 3 out of the 4 times a year. I think we're at a good spot with the amount of trees we have. Any more would just make it an all-day affair. And there's not really a point to making it too much, because there's only so much I can do in a day. And we're going to be sleeping to it every single time anyways. So it doesn't really matter if it takes longer. I guess, like, adding more trees at this point has diminishing returns. Might be the good way to put it. Like, it doesn't benefit much anymore. Like, getting more per harvest doesn't matter so much anymore. Nearly 500 each time. Alright, let's grab you, and then we'll go do our Friday tasks. I already have a strong feeling I'm going to get annoyed with the amount of moss I need to collect at current levels of production. I feel like it'll get worse if I add more. For not much benefit. Okay, we do actually need to grab these, so I'm going to grab it so I don't forget. Because we have to finish this quest. I think I skipped some slime. You know what? That's okay. It wasn't an important slime. Is there a better way to search for a clip than scrolling until my eyes melt? Do you mean of, like, my clips? Like a Twitch clip? Sometimes they have titles, sometimes they don't. Unfortunately. And yeah, they don't have tags, so... I think my top clips all have titles. I don't know what specifically you're looking for, though. Glad you like it, Nice Dice. Yeah. Honestly, the best part of the challenge is coming up with different strategies for getting all those items. Clipped a few months ago. Then you should be able to search by date. I honestly don't get that many clips, so... Like, if you can sort it by most recent clips, you'd probably get there pretty fast. Go Pop, you have like 1,000. Yeah, but like, in the last few months, I feel like there's been like 50. I never noticed the Carp Surprise is really green looking. Like, that plate looks significantly more green than Dish of the Seas plate. Oh, if you clipped it, you can search by your clips. That's right. Good call. Jess, I totally forgot about that. Mystery book can be fun otherwise. Oh, we're getting 100,000 golden mystery boxes for our books of mystery. This is how many we have so far. We have plans for that, though. We did that. Yes, we're ready to go get octopus. If I paint a building, do I get to pick which one? Yes. There's a few, like, unpainted coops. So, like, generally, unless you requested a specific one, I would choose one of those first if you wanted a coop painted. But, I will say if you pick a coop, it's a lot less likely to get painted over as well. The house gets replaced pretty often. But yes, I will paint whatever you ask me to paint, if you choose that. I love you too, random citizen. Man. It's never a bad time to watch Megamind again. Oh, stonefish. Give me a moment. There is a moment. I blinked. It actually moved while I blinked. Okay. Stoned fish. There it is. For all to see. It's kind of just like a fact, like a law of large numbers approximation. Because there's a percent chance you get it out of the mystery box, right? On average. And that percent chance is 1%, basically. Whoa, that was a bad bounce. Okay. And I need 1,000 of them. So it's basically just 1,000 or 999 divided by 0.01. And because I'm opening so many, I'm very likely to be done at pretty much exactly that amount. Or very close to it. Because as you get... Okay, the octopus are being really mean today. If you do that many, you're very likely to get very close to the percent chance. Which I think is what the law of large numbers says, or something close to that. I don't know, Jess, you tell me. Math friend. Hi, Melissa, welcome in. Yeah, so technically I could check the seed and like count how many it takes to get there, but we're not going to do that. We're also not going to be doing it's not worth it to like switch geodes and whatnot, because actually getting the golden mystery boxes is easier than getting regular ones, and they don't share the same pool as the other geodes. Actually, I think it might be the method I'm getting golden mystery boxes, it might be easier than getting any other geode. Except for maybe Omnis. Even getting Omnis, I think. Yeah, exactly. I'd be off by like maybe 1,000 mystery boxes out of like 100,000 mystery boxes, which is literally 1%. So we'll see how it goes. I could like go all statistician and figure out the exact variance likelihood, but I'm just gonna get 100,000 mystery boxes and see how close we get. We should basically be done, or very close to being done. I've already opened a few, because we got 2 books of mystery, I think. But yeah, that was one of the big ones. On the plus side, opening up all those golden mystery boxes will also get us a bunch of auto petters, which will save us from doing a lot of staircasing. The auto petters are like 0.5% chance, so we should only get about 500 from it, but that's still a lot. I wonder if I can crash the game by putting down 1,000 auto petters on the farm. I need more auto petters. Try it. We could. A loot box stream. It's not gambling. It's gambaing. Very different. Let's try to actually catch this one. Nope. Okay. I wonder if I can crash the game. I think that's a very normal thought for a challenge runner or a speedrunner to have when they're playing a video game. I'm pretty sure the whole conceit of Tetris lately has been to try to crash the game, right? Someone finally did it. Man, today was not a good octopus day. That's it. 1 p.m. Five is like really bad. I got there at a fairly decent time too. Oh, the thunder scared me. Oh, Sebastian's coming down here to hang out with us. Thanks, Sebi. I missed you. I missed you. The angel from my nightmare. Alright, let's see this algo clip. I don't remember that at all. I was wearing my CA jacket, though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Connor. That sucks. I somehow was spared. All of my friends got sick in Japan, which is pretty typical when you're doing traveling, right? You come back and you're not feeling well. I did not get sick. I did have terrible jet lag, though. But I didn't get, like, at least normal sick. Like, no stuffy nose, no... gross feeling. Every time I get in a car crash, my ears have fallen off. That's not true. I've actually been in car crashes before. Only one that was, like, actually serious. And that was my first one, too. And my ears are still here. Not that you could tell. Uzi! Thank you so much for the raid, Uzi. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day so far today. If y'all don't know me, my name is the Algorithm, or Algo for short. And I am trying to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. Been working on this challenge for 9+ years now. We're still going strong? We're still going. Hope you're doing well today, Uzi. What were you up to? How was your stream? How long did it take to get 999 iridium fruit saplings? I'll tell you when it's done. I haven't finished it yet, pocket size. Welcome in, by the way. We're going to use that area on Ginger Island, the crop area, for doing that. But currently we're using that as a moss farm. So we have to finish our moss first. But to make it short, it's like 4 years. Is it 3 years for every sapling that you plant? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 years for each sapling that you plant. I can plant probably like 300-ish at a time, I think I managed. So that's going to be like... I mean, the math is there. Not each quality, Connor. Just the highest quality. How many saplings are there? 10? Peach, pomegranate, apple. Let's go seasonal. Peach. What else is in the spring? Peach, pomegranate, apple, orange. Oh, duh. I don't know why. There's 2 per season, and then there's 2 more. So there's 10. Oh, no. There's 8 total because it's winter. Okay. There's 8. So 8 times 999 divided by 300 times 3. 80 years, supposedly. That's if I do everything perfect, which is not likely. So, slightly more than 80 years. Anyways, Uzi, if you do need a raid and run, feel free to head on out, you and any viewers who came in. But if you do want to stick around, we got lots of Stardew to go here. We're currently just getting our fishing done, which we will continue to be doing for quite a while, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to be doing that while sleeping, for the most part. Yeah, it was a lot easier to count Ocean when I remembered that there's 2 per season, except for winter, but then there's the 2 on Ginger Island as well. How close are we to the long sleep? It's basically, once we finish the Fetgade, we long sleep. So, then... I would like it to be like 2 months. I don't know if it's going to be 2 months. I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's just too darn bad. Trust me, no one more than me wants to get to the long sleep. Little post cleanup. It won't be too bad. I think most of that's going to be getting used to doing the long sleep. It's going to go slow at first, but once we get used to the routines, it'll go pretty quick, pretty fast. Like the first 5 years or so is going to be kind of learning things, what I'm going to do, figuring it out, you know, and then it should kind of speed up a bit. Oh no, we'll be done. I'm sure we'll be done with the fishies. Puffer won't be a problem at all. Stonefish I could see being a problem. Now, we're gonna finish Puffer as soon as we're done with night market fish. It'll be like the first one done. I mean, yeah, as soon as we're done with the night market fish. Because I can get them on Ginger Island. It's literally gonna be a tilapia to puffer to tuna slash flounder. Days. The long sleep sounds like a euphemism. I kind of like it like that. It sounds a little mysterious, doesn't it? I think you're right, honestly, Ocean. I think the biggest thing is getting these night market fish done. Because then I'll have so much more freedom as to what I'm catching. I can't, like, go much for specific ocean fish until we finish the night market fish. Precisely. We'll also start getting a lot more fish per day. The number of fish per day is going to be in, like, over 100 rather than, like, around 50. So even though it seems like it's going slow right now, once we start being able to use challenge bait again, it's going to start ramping up pretty quickly. For a bit, and then we get back to stonefish and it'll ramp back down. We'll try to mix in stonefish. Maybe we'll make it like an every other day thing. We'll do like stonefish Saturdays or something. That won't be enough, probably. We'll need to do more often. Octopus? We're at about halfway done with octopus, I think. So about a stack. Yeah, we are still doing octopus every morning. We're skipping pufferfish for now, just to give us more time to get the night market fish done. But we can go back to pufferfish later. We'll probably be done with night market fish before we're done with octopus. So yeah, to start out, we'll probably do octopus into pufferfish for a while. In fact, we might actually finish pufferfish before octopus. It'll be close, at least. %, not quite. Actually, 4/5 is 80%, isn't it? Yeah, that is actually 80%. Never mind. Yeah, we're about exactly 4/5 here. Land of Not Therapy. We've got some fun ones, don't we? That's good. I like that. Yes, I did. Actually, I didn't hit it until today. Actually, I might not hit it until we get back. But I think I have enough now. I think I was at, like, 590 something. And the 7 should put us over. Go, fishies, go. Go, fishies, go. I think that's a pretty good estimate there, Ocean. 19,000 seems reasonable. Might be closer at 18, but that's a reasonable guess, I would think. We have about a whole year of octopus fishing left. Because I'd say we average about 10 a day. Today was a really bad day with 5. That doesn't happen very often. Usually the minimum's around 8. And we get between like 8 and 12. And then some random days we get like 15 or 16. Pufferfish! That was a crunchy thunder there. Oh, fun fact, everybody. A new YouTube short just dropped today. So if you're curious, you can watch that. Here. Just released 2 hours ago. I believe it's about Stardrop Tea. And by I believe, I mean it is about Stardrop Tea. I gotta make some more YouTube videos. I've been meaning to so badly, but it's been tough. I have a few ideas. I just have to actually sit down and write them. Yeah, I bet you do, Blade. I have a few really fun ones, too. And then there's like 3 that I have to get done that are like all very specific to when we hit year 100. One of which will just be the audit, so. Blueprints bingo, nice. I can't wait to be able to join you with that. I assume I have to like complete true ending though before I can play that, huh? Blue rather. I caught your meeting. Hi DMNC, good morning to you. Thank you so much for the resubscription for the 34th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. That is certainly a month. Or a set amount of months. How are things over there? Is it morning there? What the heck is that? What is a treasure train? Oh! Gift subs are discounted? That's kind of cool. Well, Pocket Size, thank you so much for the subscription. And thank you for starting a treasure train. Welcome to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. And also, the lovely Mel is here. Hi, Mel. Hope you're having a lovely day so far today. Can we get an exclamation mark Mel in chat? That's a 1 Mel, not 3. Mel is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give her a follow if you're not already doing so. Oh my gosh, Jess! Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Washtub Fields, 2 Blue Fingers, Pumpkin Vibes, Lizzie's World, and Hickory. Welcome to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Jess, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. That's so nice of you. Stacking is going really well so far. We've been doing a lot of fishing, but I've been enjoying it. It's been nice and chilled today. It's been good to chat with people. I streamed twice last week, but this feels like me actually being back now. Nice. You just finished dinner. Isn't it like 5 there? That's early dinner. That's fair though. Enjoy crocheting for the night though. That sounds like a lovely time. Make sure you get some like tea or something to relax with. A blanket. Oh, that sounds really lovely right now. How's the temperature there, by the way? It's like 80 degrees here, which is absurd. Humid AF. Okay, we're not as humid here. It is warm though, which is nice. I was in Japan. I had such an amazing time. The MNC, it was so wonderful. I'm glad to be home though. I was very tired by the end of the 2 weeks. Yeah, I didn't realize it was 80 degrees until I looked at the thermometer. But yeah, it was warm. That makes sense. I prefer it in like the 60s, maybe low 70s. But I'm not going to be mad. Couldn't leave my house for that long. Yeah, it feels very different when you're there, you know? It's like such an experience. It's like I never felt homesick until it was like I was on the flight home. There's just so much to do all the time. It was like constant, like we're doing this, and then we're doing this, and then we're doing this. We have this all planned out. I never felt like I was being rushed though. We like took our time with everything. We had left enough time for travel and everything like that too. But it always felt like there was something for me to be doing. Where when I'm home like this though, it's like this morning I was bored. I hadn't felt bored like the entire 2 weeks I was there, you know? It's coming to Rhode Island. Sounds like a horror movie. It is coming to Rhode Island. Right. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 6? How did we get 6 red snappers? Plus 4 plus 10. Not a big spread here. We got a lot of the same ones. 56 fish though, so it's the same amount of fish. It's weirdly spread. 228 minus 56, 172. Put these away. Good. What are our big ones here? Yeah, eel's not gonna get done. I don't know why it would. We're gonna need so many more. That's so weird. I don't know why my math was so off on that. Daisy, enjoy your lurk. I want to visit Japan too. It was pretty much a dream of mine, and dream came true. Like, it was exactly what I was hoping for. One thing that surprised me is how, like, I don't know what I was expecting when I got there, but it just felt so normal. Like, Tokyo is just a city. It's a really, really big city. But, like, so much of it just feels like you're in a city. Obviously, there's the things that are different, and you start to notice it more and more while you're there, but... Like, I guess that should be obvious, but I wasn't expecting it, for whatever reason. Okay. There's a dog in my way. Oh, let me by. Thank you, doggy. Thank you all so much for the treasure train. I don't think I've ever gotten a treasure train before. Choo choo. Tut tut. The food was incredible, DMNC. Oh my goodness. I'm still thinking about it. We only had sushi one night. I regret not having more of it. In addition, the prices were like so much better. I'm not sure why. I think it's just much more expensive here for whatever reason. Like food was like half priced there though compared to here. And we didn't like eat cheaply either. Like we went to expensive places. You don't think you'd go for sushi? Oh, you might have some trouble in Japan. There's like a lot of fish-based dishes there. If you don't like any seafood at all. I mean, there's a lot of not seafood-based dishes as well. A lot of meat stuff too, but if you get like a lot of traditional Japanese stuff, it's very seafood heavy. I didn't like sushi for a long time. Something in me just clicked one day. And now it's... I don't know how to describe it. I really enjoy it, though. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but... it's particularly good in Japan. Excuse me. What kind of foods do you like, DMNC? Oh, we should fill that. Oh yeah, absolutely. It makes a huge difference. The quality of the food, or the fish. I would probably say it's the most important part. Especially with sushi. Because the flavor you get in sushi comes almost entirely from the... I mean, it does come entirely from the fish. Because it's literally just that raw fish on top of, like, rice. At least with traditional sushi. I really enjoyed the peanut butter jelly rolls they had at Sushi Train when I went last month. Honestly, that does sound pretty good. Yeah, you're allergic to it. I'm allergic to only oysters. And that was kind of like a recent allergy, too. How many hours do you have in this file? Around 5,000, I would say. Might be slightly more, might be slightly less. It's hard to keep track. But I have 5,400 or so hours on Steam. And I don't think I've spent more than 400 hours on other files. Probably closer to like 300. But I'm not sure on that. Cucumber avocado roll. I wish I liked avocado. That's the one thing that bums me out. Like, even in Japan, I had something with avocado in it. And I mean, it didn't make me gag, but it got me close. I really just don't like the taste of avocado at all. I'm proud of myself for trying things, though. The one time I enjoyed avocado, I was in San Diego. Oh, that was for TwitchCon. Yeah, I was in San Diego for TwitchCon, and I got a taco. Carnes? The pork one. and it had like avocado in it. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna take it out. I'll just eat it as is, and it worked really well with the taco. So I feel like I didn't really taste the normal avocado flavor I get. I think the texture is really a problem for me too. Avocado usually has like little chunks in it. Something about that texture just doesn't do it for me. Alright, let's get our octopi. Cucumber's mostly fine for me. I don't love it, but... Lots of foods, cook with a lot with chicken. I made bread rolls a few weeks ago and they were awesome. Ooh, love myself some bread rolls. Sorry, Vax. What was the word there? High aims? High in a mines. What is a mines? Not sure I'm familiar with that. You know, I'm going to be there too, Jess. I guess not. I'll just go sit in a corner. I'll get my own sushi. I'll very happily go to Sushi Train. I want to try some more stuff. I feel like every time I've gone to Sushi Train, I've always gotten the volcano roll. Which is really good. But I do want to try a few more things. Or the spicy eel, was it? I think that is what a volcano roll is. Yes, I did get onigiri. I was very impressed by it. I was kind of worried that it would just kind of taste like white rice, you know? Considering it's just kind of white rice, you know, with seaweed. It was really good, though. To be fair, mine had like a spicy mayo in it. An eel, I think? Was it also eel? I don't know. Spicy... Oh, it was spicy tuna. That's what it was. But like, even just like the rice and seaweed part tasted really good. Normally, I'm not like a fan of plain white rice. I was amazed at like how filling it was. Is that the right word? I don't know. It felt like hearty. Like, it just felt like I had a good meal after I had it. Even though it's like normally much of a snack. It's a jelly donut. I still remember watching the Pokemon dub when I was a very small child and seeing them have onigiri, and Brock called it a jelly donut. And I thought it was just like a Japanese donut for a long time. I don't know why they felt the need to localize that. They could have just called it like a rice ball or something. I don't know. Like, God forbid American children learn culture. Yeah, to be fair, jelly-filled onigiri, probably very good. I haven't actually had one with jelly before, but that does sound extremely good. The fact they called them donuts there was so funny. Truly. Nice, truly. Ume Boshi? Sour plum, okay. I did have a sour plum when I was there. It was maybe just like a little too sour for me, which surprised me because I really like sour. But it might be a little more, if it was an onigiri, it might be a bit more condensed. I think I just had it on its own. You're making me hungry. That's my job. I work for big food. Hey, Archangel, welcome in. A lot of emeralds. Yeah, filling is a good way to describe it, too. I just didn't expect it to be like feel like so much of a good meal. You know, I always kind of assumed they were like snacks, but I got the small one and I felt so full afterwards, and like the good kind of full, not like the overstuffed. I think that was my biggest surprise of the trip. I feel like most stuff I had was good, but like I expected it to be really good. But yeah, the onigiri was beyond my expectations. Takiyaki? Taiyaki. What is taiyaki? I know takoyaki is like the octopus balls. What is taiyaki? Hey, Twitch Stardew user, welcome in. Well, it's not your fault. I've been in Japan. I just got back a bit ago. Octopus balls. They're like fried dough balls with octopus in them. I guess calling them octopus balls is probably not deal. Maybe I did have taiyaki. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this. Oh no, I didn't. I remember seeing it, but I didn't actually get it. Okay. I will come visit. I should actually do that at some point. I promised I was gonna do it like 5 times and I haven't yet. Oh, I have to. Send me that move date so I can get there by then. Man, my July is super busy, but I could come earlier maybe. We'll chat about it. Also, congratulations, I think, on the move. Congratulations, or I'm sorry that happened. Usually it's congratulations for moves. All right, we are going to have ads starting here in a second, and since it has been 2 hours, I think I'm going to take my first quick break here. I'll be gone for just a little bit, but I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'll BRB. See y'all shortly. All right, I have returned, and not a moment too soon. All right, it's up here. Oh, the timing on that was perfect. We're actually done here. We only got 8. Thank you, Melissa. Welcome back to you as well. Piano! Welcome back to the stack for the 28th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Lovely to see you, Piano. How are you doing? I never left. That's fair. I guess I can't say welcome back. If y'all don't know Piano, Piano is a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give him a follow if you're not already doing so. Hopefully, we shall return with some more fabulous Stardew Valley challenge runs. But life keeps us busy. How have you been, Piano? Feeling the Stardew itch lately? It comes for us all, doesn't it? Honestly, I've been feeling it too. At least starting today. I don't know why today all of a sudden. Feeling the blueprints itch as well. I'm very excited to get started on that. Yeah, I saw the script you posted. I mean, I didn't fully understand it, but I did see that you posted it. Does it pause buffer in a way that doesn't like flash the menu or something? Is that the idea behind it? So it won't be as bad looking on video? Oh, Melissa. You can get them from Skull Cavern. That's not how I'm getting them, but the way I'm getting them is not really an easy way to set up. I'm gonna be dubbing a whole bunch of children and then killing the cursed dolls that spawn in the witch's hut over and over again. It's not really a normal way to get golden mystery boxes. I think the best way to farm them is just to kill monsters. Like farm monsters in Skull Cavern. It pays /pause. Oh. So then there won't be any. Oh, that's such a smart way to do it. So it's equivalent to opening the menu over and over again, but it's not as nearly as bad looking. Okay, I like that. It's actually really fun. It'll be like playing Stardew at 1 frame per second. A little faster than that, I think, but... How do you not accidentally input when the talk window is up, though? Yeah, that would make sense. Because you aren't able to, like, hold W, right? Or D or A. Because then it would, while it's pasting /pause, it would, like, put an input in there and mess it up. Or is it pasting it fast enough that it just can't even read anything besides the paste? Because normally pause buffering, I'd imagine you do something along the lines of where you're holding W and just spamming I guess you do like this, huh? But you can't realistically hold W if it's going to be inputting in the menu. So you just have to like tap it at the right time. Or is there some way to prevent your keyboard inputs from going to the talk window? Okay. You haven't noticed it happening, though. Interesting. That's good, at least. So it must be just doing it fast enough that it can't read any keyboard inputs. Community beta testing. I can look at it, yeah. It's just an auto-hotkey script, right? What button do you have it set to start it? Ah. Okay, that's smart. I know that works... Well, it doesn't work with Shift. Shift just prevents the spacebar from acting weird. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that here. Oh, hold on. Oh, yep. Holding control doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, if you're holding control, it doesn't take the inputs. But it will take a paste. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I did not read the whole code, so I'll take a look at that later on. Yeah, that'll definitely... I could see why that would invigorate you to do more challenges, because the pause buffering won't be nearly as tedious. Have you played around with it a bunch yet? Does it feel okay, like when you're like doing different kinds of inputs? I'll try it while it's raining. Wait, what? Try like inputting into the talk menu while it's raining? Oh goodness. Or are you talking about the pause buffering? My guess is the raindrops would just like teeter. Like every time it pauses, just like slowly move down the screen. It's like bullet time. Alright, we'll have to check that out then. Where did you post it? Was it in Crew? Not that one. There it is. Min-max strategies. Change button. Change X button to toggle key. R and G to the pause keys. What is X button? 2. Oh. Do you have to spam like G, R, and G? That's very funny. I don't know if that's intentional. R and G. Oh, my mouse buttons are rebound, I think. Also, I don't know what 2 would be here. Oh. Mine are labeled 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I don't see a 2. Oh, that's right. That one pauses. Where did it go? I saved it to the desktop. Okay, hold on. Let's find this. Starts with a P. It's just not here. Where did it go? Did I not save it to desktop? Oh, I saved it to documents. The other D one. Okay. Hi, Sims. Welcome in. Okay, so it should be active now. Okay, the problem is I rebound all my mouse keys to different things. So I don't actually know if I can press mouse button 2. How do your fingers reach RNG so easily? I don't know what to switch it to, though. You have to hold that button down, right? That seems tough. What mouse? Good question. 1 second. Let me catch this fish. This puffer fish. I think it's a blobfish, actually. Oh, it's a puffer.
Oh, it's a person.
This is a Zelotes? Zelotes custom gaming mouse C12. Yeah, AC will trigger on R. Or rather, because R is included in AC, it'll trigger it. Can I do like shift? Can't do control, obviously, because that's already being used in the script, but could I do like shift R and G? Thank you for the follow, Wostar, or Woster, perhaps. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, the mouse software, I have noticed that mouse softwares are like universally terrible, but it did work, yes. Try Alt. Alt switches my bar. It's very useful for that. Shift just, shift makes me walk. All right, hold on. Let me close it. And then we can edit script. Oh gosh, notepad, chill. No problem, Nice Dice. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm glad to have you here. Go get some rest. So does semicolon is like double slash when you're coding in AKH? AHK rather. Are those comments after the semicolon? I mean, yeah, they have to be, right? Excuse me. Oh, caps lock's not helping. If I just write shift, should that work? It'll make me slow, but it should work, right? Okay, let's try it. Okay, it is not working with shift. Oh, shift is plus. Oh, okay. But it's like and. Did I just use the plus key? Guess we'll find out. Got to restart the script. Okay. Okay, that didn't work either. Okay, I'm gonna guess that shift is not gonna do it. Why don't I just try it with like T or T's not gonna work either. H, just to see if I can get it to work. Oh, just do G. Doesn't G do something else? I guess G doesn't do anything in this game, huh? Just ignore R? Okay. Okay, I do need to close out of this and then restart it, I think. That would make it a lot easier to just do G, huh? Huh. Oh. Slash pause had to be in my clipboard. Yeah. Oh, chat and game has to be bound to right control. Okay. That would be why it wasn't working at all before. That's left control. Let's try again. Oh, crap. I'm stuck in the chat box. There we go. All right, there we go. Well, it's doing something, but it's not pasting right control. I mean, it's not pasting / pause. I don't think I messed with anything else. Yeah, / pause is in my clipboard. Should I put another frame in where it says might need an extra frame for the game to process inputs? Oh, that's held during the pause. Alright, while we're waiting, we can fish a little. Something is happening at least. No problem. More fishies. A strange doll. Okay. Not mad about that. I guess the rarest thing you can get in a fishing chest. Outside of maybe, like, individual boots. Hey, that's good. Take our midnight squid roe. We got a lot more midnight squid roe from this than I thought we would. Just like general fishing over here. I kind of thought I would like occasionally get some. And I guess I do occasionally get some, but like probably double what I expected. I think we've gotten over 100 just from this. Like night market fishing over here. I thought we'd get maybe 50. And we're not done yet either. Could we get more? We did get more! I was joking. Thank you, game. More row, please. Tackle wore out. It was this one. We can get like 3 more fishies here, and then we'll head back to home. The grass gets green so quickly after spring starts, it feels like. Like before I left for Japan, it was yellow, and now it's like pure green again. Oh my gosh. Speaking of lovely things, welcome in, Lex. I hope you're having a great day so far today. Thank you for your 38-month subscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. How are you doing, Lex? I hope you're having a lovely day so far today. I hope it's warm there. It's warm here. A little too warm, if you ask me. I won't complain, though. I think it's supposed to storm tonight. I'm looking at the sky. That might be right. It is a gray sky. Looks threatening. Alright, let's count our blessings. I mean fish. 8 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 10 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. 1 individual ones 3 times. Okay. So that is 49. Right. 21,123 fish left now. Where'd that go? Love to see it. Another 4 on the midnight squid row pile. Drop that in there. I love... There should be no disparity here, and yet there is. There's a few things where that's happened. I feel like the RNG in the game is a little weird sometimes. Because I gathered these exactly the same way, and there's like a 40 amount difference here. It's the same thing with the fish. All of the night market fish are equally likely. This I understand. Like, I expected more midnight squid, because I've caught a few more of those by fishing for midnight squid specifically. So this disparity makes sense, having 30 ahead here. This does not. Why do I have 100 more than the blobfish in both of these cases? More than 100, like 150 more almost. That is absurd to me. But we press on. It's actually more than that, because I've spent some time purposefully catching up. All right, we are running low on triple shot. That might be something we want to correct soon here. Alright, swap that in, swap that in. We're gonna have to get some more magic bait soon. Does not have to be this moment, though. Glad to see my curiosity lures are mostly holding strong. I was a little worried I'd run out of those pretty quickly here. And we are running low, but we're not out yet. But that might actually be enough curiosity lures to finish night market fishing. At the very least, it'll be somewhat close. Look at us go! We finished our second row! 3 of 4 for iron. Well, this one barely had any iron in it to start. But yes, technically it is 304. Yeah. I think we only had like maybe a row of iron in here, which is some. The coal actually might be a better indicator because this is how much coal approximately that we need. I think I put a little extra in just in case my math was off. But I'm pretty sure this was about right. 15 and a half more stacks of coal to go. Baby! Yes, Leah, we'll have a baby. I still need more. Oh, it's raining! Hope you're ready with that script, piano. Unplanned rain. Too many. That was weird. My nose suddenly just started itching really badly. Oh, I don't need to buy the coffee. I have enough left to make more, I think. I don't even think I need to make more. I think I just have more in here. Yeah, there we go. I just don't try not to keep that much on me in case I die. I don't want to lose the coffee and something else important. But now is a good time for it. I just had to remember to actually grab it rather than run out in the middle of nowhere. He lives in the middle of nowhere. With Muriel and Eustace bag. But then creepy stuff started to pop into nowhere. It was up to Courage to save his new home. Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Ooga booga googa. Yeah. Need 3 stacks. Actually, is 3 enough? Oh yeah, 3's enough, easy. Ooh. Mussels and cockles and nothing else. We just need mussels, cockles, and oysters now. Cockles are by far the rarest. I think I have about 1,000 mussels and oysters, and I have like 400 cockles. Uh-oh. Look what's breaking free over here. I'll have to repair that at some point. You want dried hot peppers and spiceberry jelly. Unfortunately, we have that. Oh, rainbow shells as well, yes. I don't think about anything that's not fish, I guess. Alright, hopefully this will be enough. I don't know how this keeps happening. Alright, that'll do. I feel like it always breaks there, too. Something is causing that. Yeah, not even 400 cockles. And our mussels are at 1,050. Our oysters are at 1,150. Wow. Go oysters. And now we must perform octopus fishing. Performatively. Yeah, rainbow shells are technically not fish. I guess we'll check when we get back, Ocean. I'm not sure. I think they're still under, but it should be really close now. I think last stream we hit over 1900. So we're probably not there quite yet, unfortunately. Like seeing all this ginger, though. Everything's gonna feel good when it's done, but I feel like ginger especially is gonna feel good when we're done doing it. At least it's mostly on the way for the moment. Only rainbow shells break the mold. It's an octopus, and it only gets faster. Watch out for your bobbers. They aren't gonna last her. And the preserving rod begs to differ, judging by the hole in my Fishalite picture. I tried. On the fly lyrics are very difficult. I like octopus that stay on the bottom for the entirety of the catch. Good octopus. Only octopus break the stack mark. This is a makeup for those horrible octopus 2 days ago. That I missed like half of. These octopus are being very nice to me by comparison. Seriously. Do not complain. Don't say anything. Let the octopi be. They're being nice. I wonder like what RNG it calls and if it's possible to actually just get into a rut where they don't jump as much. Like it would depend on how exactly it calls the RNG. But I'm pretty sure it's game random 1, which fluctuates a ton. So I don't know if it can reasonably get stuck in that for a while. Gosh, being able to manipulate fish RNG would be so strong for, like, CC speedruns. Just speedruns and challenge runs in general, but I would assume if it was possible, it would have been done by now. Hi, Ray. Welcome in. Just input junk RNG. Like, I wonder if it's possible to input only, like, downward motion on a fish. Because then right when you could easily perfect catch every fish if they were only ever moving down. Because you start on the bottom, right? So you just would do nothing. So if you could somehow pull RNG that would always have the fish going down, even when it was at the very bottom like that, just constantly going down, it can't move any further down. So it would stay there. Octopus just does that kind of already sometimes. Although it's a little rarer than I would like it to be. Especially with this guy. Come on, friend Octopus. You have 8 legs. Use one of them to stop moving. When they named the octopus, were they just like... They saw the 8 legs, and they're like, yes, that's it. Hold the presses. No other names will be allowed. Yeah, we caught it, Ray. We did it. guess there aren't that many things with 8 legs, so there isn't like a lot of competition for the name. Like, you didn't name humans Biopus, right? Ooh. I guess that's it for today. Because our trap bopper wore out, so let's head on over to... Oh, I should have dropped the rest of this off. Alright, I'll check really quick for you, Ocean. We're not going to drop anything off, though. Okay, 972. So we're only a few days away from the first stack. Guess we don't need these. Let's go get our magic bait fish now. Yep, that's all set to go. Oh, I swear I clicked. It did not register my click. Yeah, exactly, piano. Alright, you got a script for me? A new and improved Piano 2 XX. XX Piano Script XX 2. Final draft, final 2. Should probably close out of the current one here. No, I am not on Smappy. I don't ever play this challenge on Smappy. No mods. That's the easiest way to guarantee you're not using mods. It's not play on Smappy. Oh, okay. Good job. I want to catch you and add you to my stacks. Come on, don't be an octopus. Get on the line and join me. Oh, there's another blobfish. We'll take more blobfish, please. I need 2 stacks of every fish, unfortunately. So yes, we're almost done with our first stack of octopi, but we do need a whole nother one. But being halfway done is pretty good, considering we started with none. We got 5 blobfish before we got a midnight squid. I mean, I'll take it. Don't complain. This is another blobfish, too. Fairly certain. Actually, I think it's a pufferfish. I was being nice at first. I will also not complain about more puffers, though. Oh, it was a blobfish. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Did you give me a new script? Or are you talking about the current script? The current script, I closed out of it, but I could pop it up again real quick. It doesn't look like it pasted. Where's Stardew? There it is. So like, it just does this. Did you run as admin? I mean, it's working. But I don't run my animation cancel scripts as admin. Should I run this one as admin? We'll try it. No, it's doing the same thing. That didn't... Whatever. I don't even want it. Thunder scared me. Thought it was a fish. Be really cool if there was a type of fish that made a thunder sound. You had to catch it. Thunder eel. Dude, I am swimming in blobfish today. What is going on? Again, not complaining. We need the blobfish more than anything, but 8 blobfish before 1 midnight squid is unlikely, we'll say. And this is a spooky fish too. So we still haven't gotten a midnight squid. Second. There's a weird sound outside. I don't think it'll pick up on the microphone, but it has been 82 degrees outside for the last 3 hours. I feel like this is lying to me. It is lying to me. Okay. My computer's lying to me. It's 74 degrees outside. That's much more reasonable. It's like I've had my window open, and I feel like if it was 80, I'd need to close it by now. Discord DM? Ah, perfect. Pause slower. What a lovely name. I'm gonna just go to desktop and replace the current one. This one. Okay, and then I gotta close the current one and reopen it. Can I restart? Oh yeah, reload the script. Perfect. Let's do the same thing. It's staying open longer. It's just like not pasting it. Okay. When I press Z at the same time, it works. It's just like not pasting it for some reason. I'll try running as administrator again. So I was able to pause it by pressing V at the like same time. Frame perfect trick, by the way. I'll try running as administrator this time. Yeah, it's just like not pasting it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Frame perfect trick, by the way. Okay, yeah, you can see the rain. Well, that's annoying looking. You can probably make the chat smaller, right? With like UI features. Or more transparent, perhaps. It's working for you, right? I'm trying to think what the difference would be. I assume you tested it. Hey, it's our first one. Hey, we got row out of it too. Good deal. All right, press this button. Edited the message, try again. Oh, I mean, I downloaded the thing. Should I use the message instead? I'll close this. Download it again, okay. All right, I'm just gonna run as administrator off the bat here. Okay, and we shall see what happens. No, it's still doing the same. Yeah, it's in there. If I time it right, I can do it. Frame perfect tricks aren't very hard. I can do it like 1 out of 5 times. Huh. Your client has acted weird before. It could be because I'm in windowed mode, right? Could that be doing it? Oh, you're on 1.5. That's very funny. I don't know. It seems odd that the rain would be changed. I will have to see this sideways rain, though. Yeah, my guess is it's a 1.5 thing, then. Oh, now it's not even working for you. What am I doing? Catch the fish. Catch the fish. I think this is an octopus. Or I'm just bad. That's more likely, actually. I think it's an octopus. I don't think anything else is this mean. It could be a super cucumber. No, it's too mean. Yeah. All right. Oh, wait a minute. It works. Okay. I'm sorry, Piano. There was a pop-up that said replace it with the current script. It works now. I can use this to get to bed on time. So I was still running the old one, which makes sense. Oh, I should probably watch the fish instead of reading your chat messages. You can press both at the same time for a 1-frame pause. Oh, you press them simultaneously. Interesting. Yeah, that might be tough for me to do. I mean, what did you, in that script, did you make it a different key? Or you just have it as G? So I could do like G and H, maybe? It'd be a little hard for me to reach, but I don't think H does anything else. I don't have the hand size for this. I guess I could like hold my finger between the G and the H key. Just R and G. Yeah, but R does stuff. That's what's confusing. I'd have to have another key held down at the same time. Oh, we are going to have ads here in a second, everybody. Middle finger on R. Like, how do you move? I guess you only have to hold one direction with your ring finger at any given time. R is used in animation canceling. So what I'd mean is I'd have to hold a key down if I wanted to revise the script to have R. Also, R reloads your gun. Duh. Do you think Haunted Chocolatier will have guns? We'll have to see. I'm like expecting a B gun. Control, Shift, and Alt are 3 of my mouse buttons. And then spacebar, which I use for animation canceling. R, ironically. And then one of them is unassigned, I think. Which is the one on my mouse that says 9. Or is that the R one? Actually, not sure. One of them, I think, is unassigned. I just don't need that many buttons. Maybe I made it do delete. I think one of them is delete, actually. We could find out. Oh yeah, one's delete, one's R. That makes sense. So I have 6 side mouse buttons. I also have my like plus and minus keys for sensitivity, but I've rebound those as well. The minus key is actually my pause button, so I can like pause the music from my mouse if I want to. I don't know what the top one does actually, because I never have any need to change my sensitivity, so I just have it set to what I want, and I have those keys rebound. I also have a rapid fire button. Maybe that's mouse 3. But I have it set to click 3 times right now. It's kind of irrelevant for this, though. I don't use it for Stardew ever. Tackle. Did you record the sideways rain? I kind of want to see it. It's sad that you can't get it to work again. It feels like that would be fun to do as a video. Hey, it worked. Okay. I wanted to break it. You will not break me. I will break you. 13 blobfish. Happy to see that. Somehow Midnight Squid caught up, despite not having like a single one of them. Until it was already dark. 49 fishies. Okay. 74 or 21,074 fish to go. Good stuff, good stuff. How's our octopus now? Ooh, we're only 19 away. Let's move quickly. We're using about 1 curiosity lure per day. We are going through these quality bobbers really fast, which is to be expected. I use them like all the time. Oh yeah, here. Hey, we're on to our next row. We've only got 2 full rows left. It's actually pretty good. Happy Monday. Man, I'm misclicking all over the place right now. Monday chores, Monday chores. Something, something, Monday chores. Alrighty. I'm gonna do them before Octopi. I'm too lazy otherwise. We can just skip Octopi on Mondays, for the most part. That might be the play. It's the dwarf's birthday. You know how I know? Okay, we might need to, collect the batteries. Seems like maybe our flooring is going the way of the, dodo at the moment. I'm not gonna patch the flooring. What do you think I am? Competent? Honestly, most of this flooring's fine. See a few pieces. Alright, let's go put all this away. Alright, and off to the beach. Yeah. Luckily that's fine. Alex almost walked through that rainbow shell. Watch yourself, Alex. I know your game. Why is it always wood? Come on, Robin. At some point it's gotta be stone. I might have to stop doing Gus's quest at some point. I guess we can just use golden eggs. It's expensive. And we're using golden eggs for a bunch of stuff anyways. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to drop a stack for this. You know what? Actually, Ocean, I didn't realize how funny that was until you said that. We lost a flooring underneath the lightning rod. Implied that the lightning rod got hit, but was already being used. You discussed it. I'm a trust fund baby. You can trust me. We could certainly do it. You know, Flippy? I've been asking myself the same question for a while now. The main reason I've kept it is just because it's kind of on the way to the shorts anyways. So we're really not losing that much time. The main reason I was doing it to begin with was because we needed extra prize tickets. But that's no longer true. We only need the stack of prize tickets now. Aaron Burr, sir. Bone fragments. I think we're actually done with bone fragments now. We don't need any more of those. Anything else here of interest? There's some iron and coal, but that's fine. Oh, did we do mummified frogs this summer? I'm gonna assume we did. With no proof backing it up. Surely chat would have yelled at me if I didn't. I could go check. That is legal. Let's go check. I don't think we're resetting it regardless. We'll see. Oh, that looks pretty weedy. We're just gonna take what's here. If we get a frog, we don't. Whatever. It's not actually possible to get the fiddlehead there. Topaz. So we didn't get a frog. That's okay. You can bomb it, Flippy, but I think they despawn every year, every season, rather. I think Forge in certain locations resets seasonally. And then weekly in other locations. Like your farm Forge resets seasonally if you're on the forest farm. It's like once per season. Or you can just bomb it. Makes you feel better too. Good old explosions. Never let me down. I did forget my fishing buff. Let's fix that. We're in the 60s. More tilapia. That was a long wait. Every quality, just the highest possible quality scar. So I just need 999 of each item, but I did also stipulate that if a higher quality is available, I have to get that quality. So that's why we're getting iridium fish. It's the highest possible quality. It's just not very interesting to get like the gold and silver quality variants of different things. Like you have to intentionally nerf yourself, which feels wrong. Like once you're level 10 at things, it's like less likely to get those things. Oh, I guess we could have done this. It's okay. Fishing with the stream in the background isn't really helpful. Yeah, I've had that problem before. You can change your fishing sound, but it would take a while to get used to it. There's 4 options for fishing sounds, although I have to admit the default one is the best by far. Yeah, it's hard, but not like in a very satisfying way. Like getting gold quality cockles would be really, really annoying. For instance. would just be really boring. That's not to say some of the other items aren't boring, but they're not that bad. You can technically get silver quality cockles, and I have, from crab pots with, what do you call that stuff? Deluxe bait. There we go. Hello, Vincent. Oh, Jazz is up there too. She's just hidden behind the Statue of Blessings buff. Or Dwarvish statue buff. Starry, starry night. I could have told you, Vincent, the world wasn't meant for one as beautiful as you. They should have made Vincent a painter. That would have been a cute nod. Actually, on the screen, it looks kind of funny because it looks like Jazz is like wearing the dwarf's head as she's jumping rope. Vincent needs a hobby. Jazz just goes everywhere and jumps rope, and Vincent just like sits there. Like, that can't be healthy. Like, go play or something. Doesn't Vincent look super bored playing with his truck right now? Or whatever he's playing with? Like, look at those eyes. Looks like he's dying inside. Mandated playtime on the beach. He's searching for insects. Is that a shovel? Oh yeah, maybe it is a shovel. Dude loves snails, but he never actually goes searching for snails. You know who Vincent would be good friends with? Dell from Fields of Mystria. I think they'd be good friends. They both like snails. I assume Vincent likes catching frogs too, but frogs really aren't in this game. Bug buddies. Well, the other one is the bug one. What's his name? It's like short. I don't know if Vincent really searches for insects, does he? Snails aren't insects. Does he talk about searching for insects at all? In spring onions. I don't think he's like looking for them there. I think he just happened to find them there. Him and Jazz both. He like teaches you how to take the insects off of it, which doesn't seem like the same thing. I wonder... So someone made a mod for Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 that lets you like play both the games. Wouldn't it be cool if you could like somehow transport between like Fields of Mystria and Stardew? I know the art style changes entirely, but it'd be so interesting, wouldn't it? Like there's some magical portal in the wizard's basement or something. And some items are allowed to transfer over, but others aren't. Like any item that has an item in common. Like you could bring corn from one to the other, but not like tea. I guess there's tea in both too, huh? It's probably right, Flippy. I don't remember most of the dialogue in this game because I like don't talk to them anymore. So I honestly was asking when I said, did he have any lines about bugs and stuff? Yeah. But snails are snails. Snails aren't bugs. Shrimp is bugs, but snails is not bugs. Welcome in, Cheeto Lover. Speaking of shrimp is bugs, where's Jazza been? I haven't seen Jazza yet. Hope he's doing okay. Yes. More. More Midnight Squid Row. Give me all your row, 'cause I will take it all. It is not enough. I'm such a greedy farmer. Bye, Vincent. It was good to see you. I think it'd be fun if Willy had, like, ambient dialogue if you're catching a fish near him. Be like, good catch, son. Maybe I just want someone to call me son. I didn't mean it. I'm proud of you, my boy. I think that's one change I'd really like to see in 1.7 is more like ambient dialogue when you're moving around town. More like conversations you can overhear and things like that. Like not even in a cutscene. That's something Fields of Mystery it does very well. You'll just like walk up on two people talking and they'll be having an interesting conversation that explains a lot about them. That happens sometimes in Stardew, but I don't think it happens nearly as much. I'd love to see it happen more. Especially in the Friday nights at the inn in Fields of Mystery. It has some like really excellent storylines. And like character building through actions in roleplay. Do need this. Beesh. Ooh, my neck. Some good stretchies in. Octopus? Without a trap bobber is very rude. But if I can catch it, I'll catch it. I saw your move, Octopus. Tried to jump on me. I'm not falling for your tricks. This is all I want in life, is for these three to be even. Midnight Squid's gonna pull ahead now. Oh, it's a snapper. Never mind. Yeah, we're down to 150 magic bait. I mean, still good for now. It won't be enough to finish them, but like we're not that low yet. Actually curious how many more we're gonna need. I mean, I guess we can do the math on it, right? If we need... We'll just say we need 400 more, which is kind of true. We're a little above that now, but 400 is a good amount. Okay, this implies we need 4,000 more bait, which doesn't seem right. But maybe it is. How is our 3,178? Hey, bees, welcome in. Yeah, Flippy, it's just kind of random, honestly. Some fish are more random than others. Like octopus and legend tend to be pretty random. Sometimes they're really easy, sometimes they're not. I don't think I've ever seen a glacier fish be nice. Maybe once. And when the easier fish are randomly nice to you, you don't notice it as much because they're easy to begin with. How much soup to extinguish the sun? I don't think any amount of soup would extinguish the sun. At some points, the mass would become so large that it would collapse, probably. But I don't think you can stop nuclear fusion with soup. Regardless of how much you put there. I think the mass of soup required would be enough to collapse it into a black hole or neutron star. I guess black hole first. Soup is mostly hydrogen and oxygen. Make quite the explosion. That'd be a fun question for XKCD. But yeah, my gut feeling is that you would need more soup than would be possible. Like, it would just put too much mass in the same place and then collapse. The oxygen would float to the center, which would probably do really strange things to the star, but I don't think it would stop fusion from happening. I don't know how long it would take to get there, either. Like, it would also kind of depend on how quickly you were pouring the soup on the star. And I would imagine the amount of soup needed would rival the mass of the star itself, which would then make it too massive to sustain its gravitational pull. I mean, it depends on your definition of most powerful. I imagine a certain amount of soup would actually decrease the output of the sun, if only briefly. The same way, like, a rain cloud in our atmosphere decreases the amount of power from the sun hitting us. If the solar system was in... What is this word? Organism? Organism. An organism, there we go. Which random meteor is a kidney stone? Well, the notable part about kidney stones is they have to be in the kidney. And I feel as though, like, I think Earth is the kidney. So any rock on Earth would be a kidney stone. Like, Earth and Venus are the kidneys. Mercury is the gallbladder. Mars is the appendix. Jupiter is the lungs. I don't know if there's going to be a one-to-one there. Also, not all organisms have kidneys. In fact, most do not. By a large percentage. Do only mammals have kidneys? I'm actually not sure on that one. probably all mammals have kidneys, but I'm not sure if mammals are the only animals to have kidneys. Probably like reptiles and amphibians do too. Maybe birds. I feel like at no point in my life did I ever study animal anatomy. Like it just never came up in like any class I took. Outside of like elementary school when we dissected sheep's lungs, I guess. But then that was kind of to do a one-to-one comparison to human lungs. Some of them came with parts, and some of them did not. It was very upsetting. That was the closest I ever came to throwing up at school, outside of the one time I did actually throw up at school. Actually, I don't know if I ever did. I can't remember any time I threw up at school. I hope I didn't. I probably did. That just seems likely over a long enough time of going to school. This seems inevitable. I do remember having to leave the room during our sheep dissections. Thank you for your 3 stream streak bees. Because I could not take the smell. I think I eventually went back in. Wow, okay. 35? Ouch. That is not very many. $21,039 fish remaining. How far into the Fecate are you? Well, it's year 98, so about that percentage. It's like 70%, 75%. Do. Running low on time. I should do it. I did forget about this Nautilus fossil. I suppose I'll have to live with it. On Green Rain Day. Alright, we are going to cut it off there, everybody. 4 hours is 4 hours, and I'm planning on streaming like every day this week, so I want to make sure I actually stick to my schedule and don't go overboard. I'd prefer to not burn out this week. So, let's go ahead and send you all over somewhere lovely. No problem. Sure, if I close that script before I do something dumb. There we go. Let's see who's live really quick. Jorb is live. I mean... Chat is live and is raising money, so I feel like we have to go say hi over there. Hard not to go hang out with Chat, I find. Alright, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out today. It was lovely to see each and every one of you. I hope you all have a wonderful, fun-filled rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys all in the future. Bye for now, everybody. Bye Ocean, bye Flippy, bye Piano, bye Bees, bye Vax, bye Cheeto Lover, bye Ocean. Oh wait, I already said that. Alright, let me go ahead and get ourselves a raid message. before Bees comes out with something terrifying. All right, grab that one. I don't know how to search for Twitch emotes. I think, oh, we can do it with this. All right, copy the one with the auto petter if you are a subscriber. Copy the one with the hands if you are not. And I will catch you guys all in the future. Bye. Bye, Golden Leaf. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.